Part of our 2023 North Dakota player profile for the Lions All-Star Basketball Series. Joining us from Jamestown, that is Ella Falk. And Ella, to get nominated here to this particular All-Star game in North Dakota, what does it mean for you?
It is a great honor to be able to be selected and to be able to play alongside such incredible talent that this state has all over the place. So it's a great honor to be considered to play with all of these people.
Take us through what might be your best basketball memory of all time. Is it something as a Blue Jay? Is it something as a basketball fan with family and friends? Just kind of what comes to mind.
Oh, it's so hard to choose, but I think our high school in my sophomore year we had a state berth and it was the first one since like 2014. And I think that whole season is like my favorite memory, but that's just like the overall thing that made it just the best.
When you saw the rosters that got released here, Ella, was there a particular rival, so to speak, or is there someone from the East, or is there anyone in particular that you're looking forward to having on your team for a change for hoops here coming up for a week?
Oh, I've played with a lot of both the girls on the Class A and Class B team. So number one, it'll just be great to get to play against a bunch of my friends, and it'll be a great change to have all of these Class A girls on one team for once, just to see great basketball.
Kind of moving forward from that a little bit to where you're moving to next. So once the BOA's, so to speak, all said and done with the Lions basketball series, it kind of wraps up your high school career here, Ella. So what's the next step in your life moving forward?
I will be going to University of St. Paul University of Northwestern in St. Paul, and I will be playing basketball and studying finance.
So what made St. Paul and, University of Northwestern in St. Paul just be the right fit for you?
I when I toured there, it just felt like the right place. I really enjoyed a lot of the places I toured, and staying home at UJ was a great consideration, but I I really liked the campus, the atmosphere, the whole basketball program, and I wanted to get out of Jamestown, so Northwestern just seemed like the best fit.
Take us through some words of advice. If there's someone that, hey, wants to play in this all-star game or an all-star game, so to speak, moving forward, or wants to be an all-conference caliber kind of player, or maybe even a captain of a particular varsity team, Ella, what would be some words of advice that has allowed you to get to this point and play college basketball that you would like to pass down to the next generation coming up?
Well, it's the hard work, it's the extra work, putting in the extra time. But one thing that I love to stress, and you can ask my softball team, I love to stress this, it's having fun. I find if you're not having fun, even during the hard work, if you're not having a little fun, you're not doing it right. You're not enjoying what you should be enjoying. So I always just think you should have a little fun with it, no matter what.
Final thing for you, Ella, maybe speaking of fun, superstitious. Did you have to listen to a pregame song as a team or individual? Did you have, anything that you had to do, put the left shoe on before the right shoe? Take us through the curtain a little bit. Superstitious at all for you on the basketball court?
Oh yes, I had a karma roll before every game. That started like maybe a quarter of the way through the season. My first real good game came after I had a karma roll for like lunch or something. So then it just went stuck through the rest of the season.
So did you have to then on road games find like a specific spot, because not all concession stands have a karma roll, for crying out loud? Did you have to have someone, go to like a convenience store or like a coffee house to find a karma roll for you here, Ella?
I usually came prepared. I would, even for like the WDA weekend, I went and I got three and I just had them in my hotel and I would just eat them for breakfast instead of the hotel breakfast.
Awesome. Ella, thanks for that little backstory on that one. And best of luck at the University of Northwestern in St. Paul coming up as well in the fall.